for our contestants to get ready. Why are you here? Can't you just go out and find a man by yourself?
I can't, you know. Men these days are just so picky, and I want to be picky too. So I'm here to choose my man.
Fantastic.
I'm sure I need this one. All right, bachelor number 1. If you could take me out on a first date, what would it be?
I'd buy you the steak the size of a toilet seat.
Interesting. Bachelor number 2. Same question.
It definitely would not be a picnic. Not in the woods. Oh God. They're all looking at me. Their deadly, deadly claws. They want to feast on my blood, oh God.
All right. Bachelor number 3. If you could take me on the first date, what would it be?
All right, be taking you to the 7th ring of Saturn, across my black and white striped ship, flying the skull and crossbones.
Bachelor number 1. If we could watch a movie, what movie would it be?
Every day I'm shuffling.
Please sit down. Bachelor number 2. If you were a car, what would it be?
Something very safe, protected from the outside. I don't know, maybe a tank, preferably. Something that can't be penetrated from the outside. Safe from deadly wilderness creatures.
Bachelor number 3. If you were a color, what would you be?
I'd be black. Black as the space sky, with a little white thrown in there. Preferably in the color of my dead enemy's skull.
Bachelor number 1. What is your perfect day?
It starts off with shuffling. And ends with shuffling.
Please sit down. Thank you.
No.
Bachelor number 2. Same question.
Some are very safe, preferably not outdoors, where there are no creatures and where there's no chance of death, mauling, or loss of limbs.
Ah, but where's the excitement in that? A good sword at your hip and a crow at your back. That's the slight.
Well, maybe the sea's better. No creatures there.
There's no water in space. Shuffle.
Okay, Maggie, who do you think our bachelors are?
I believe bachelor number 3 is a space pirate.
And that's right.
I believe bachelor number 2 belongs in a bubble somewhere.
That might be true, but do you have any idea?
Paranoid.
He is afraid of bears and thinks the audience is a den of bears.
Interesting.
Which they might be.
And bachelor number 1 is a shuffler.
He has cursed shoes that make him break out into dance.
That's for sure.
Okay, so we'll be moving on now to a game we call Change. That's where we have 2 people doing a scene. We'll have Ned White be yelling out change throughout the scene. The actors on have to change the last line that was said until Ned stops saying change.
Quick question, who wants to die of sleep right now? Oh, wow, you guys are diligent. So what's our scene?
What's our scene?
Can I have an idea for some place for Maggie and Chris to be?
That's not here.
Hawaii? You are in Hawaii on a honeymoon.
Just what I wanted.
Yes.
Oh,
He
honey,
wasn't even a bachelor.
that jet skiing across the frozen plains, I mean, desert was awesome.
It was just lovely having the water splash in our faces. You're getting all wet. Yeah.
So do you want to go back to the hotel room?
Change.
Do you maybe want to, head back to the bed, if you know what I mean?
I
For
would-
fun.
I mean, I'm already wet. We went wet skiing.
I meant slip and slide.
All right, let's go.
All right, so I think the slip and slide would be crossed the bungee jumping course on the other side of the dirt bike track.
Change.
On the other side of the frozen island where I'm pretty sure the frozen marshes of Doctor Strange are.
Change.
I'm pretty sure it's across that tundra over there. For some reason, I keep seeing tundra.
Well, I say we just go about our way and go to the slip and slide.
That's why I married you. You're so full of spunk.
Change.
That's why I married you. You're just constantly on cocaine. Sniffing away and just, ugh.
I don't disagree with you.
Your nostrils bleed all the time. It's great.
Thank you. I mean,
I'm so glad I picked you up from Taiwan.
I try to, pretend like I'm Kristen Stewart a lot, playing with my hair.
Change.
I try to, just act like a crazy person all the time and playing with my hair and stuttering a lot.
Oh, that's nice. You never really mentioned the speech impediment thing before. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, if we knew each other longer than a month, you might have actually noticed that.
Change.
If we'd been together for more than, 24 hours in Vegas, you might have actually realized this.
I was on a hot streak and I couldn't put my hand down.
And I was too drunk to see what you actually looked like sober.
Lucky for me, it was a 2-for-1 special.
Change.
Lucky for me. Lucky for me, it was cheap.
I'm surprised you were actually able to get away from the buffet table long enough to realize something was cheap.
They have good crab there, what can I say?
Change.
I'm a fat person, what can I say?
You and your crabs, I tell you.
I got them cleaned, I'm sorry, okay? You're the one who doesn't want to wash.
I'm tired of the itching, I'm sorry.
Change.
I'm tired of getting the butter all over my fingers, I'm sorry.
Change.
I just love watching you eat crabs.
It's a pretty decadent sight.
It really is.
I just break their hands and I break their legs and I just break their body and it's just, I eat them all up. I really like watching Dexter. It's a good show.
You and that sucking the meat, it's mind-blowing. I love it.
That's why we're married.
And scene. Our next scene, the next game we're going to be doing is called Director. It's going to have Chris as the director of a movie of some kind, with Ned, Josh, and myself as the actors.
Mic for you over here.
Thank you, Chris.